Ashley, thank you. Just 1 week after the Uvalde shooting, funerals have started for the 19 kids and 2 adults killed. On Monday, family members and hundreds of other Texans gathered to remember 10-year-old Amaria Jo Garza. The 4th grader was one of the children who made the last-minute call to 911. Her funeral was the first of the day. The second one was for fellow classmate Maite Rodriguez. The 10-year-old's family held a funeral service at her home in that small town there. Reporter Sarah Duran was nearby and spoke with the girl's older cousin about that day.
She looks amazing. She has this pretty white dress. That casket, she looks like nothing happened to her. She looks like she died at peace. We all know the reality.
A heart-wrenching reality.
How do you shoot a little girl, you know? How do you shoot with her beautiful smile? How do you do that to someone?
I'm taking you with me.
Destiny Esquivel remembers her 10-year-old cousin, Maite Rodriguez, as a loving and courageous child.
I just know in that moment she was brave. She was telling people where to hide.
She says Maite found joy in green, her favorite color.
Long live Maite.
Also, the girl was already thinking about her future at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi.
That little girl was smart. She wanted to be a marine biologist.
I love you, Maite!
Esquivel says she is fighting to stay strong for the rest of her family. And part of that is speaking up to those in power.
I hope the governor, the president, they learn. Because they wouldn't want it to happen to their kids, so why would you let it to happen to others?
Again, that was Sarah Duran reporting. More funerals will be held today. As the painful week continues, officials are trying to learn more about that almost hour-long gap between when the shooter entered the school and when he was killed by police. New information shows specifics about what happened and when. According to official reports, 19 officers waited a total of 47 minutes before entering the classroom. This public information is what caused the mayor of Uvalde to request an investigation from the Department of Justice. Until that wraps up, city officials say rebuilding the school will be their main focus.
I don't think anybody's plans are but to tear that building down, and it needs to be torn down. I would never expect a child to have to ever walk in those doors ever again. The building needs to be gone, taken away, and gone.
Well, meanwhile, on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are facing increased questions about potential gun reform. President Biden addressed reporters on Monday saying he supports urgent change. However, he also says there isn't much he can do about it himself. Instead, most of it is up to Congress.
There's the Constitution. I can't dictate this stuff. I can do the things I've done, and any executive action I can take, I'll continue to take. But I can't outlaw a weapon. I can't, change the background check. I can't do that.
A bipartisan group of senators is reportedly working on a new proposal for new laws. Some of the items include expanded background checks, new red flag rules, gun storage requirements, school safety and features, and raising the legal buying age to 21. Republicans are split on some of the ideas.
We need a system to keep guns out of the hands of people who are mentally unstable. With due process, you just can't go take somebody's gun.
One, they infringe on the rights of millions and millions of gun owners. And two, they probably wouldn't have the outcome that you're hoping for.
A finalized plan is supposed to be finished sometime next week.